Thank you very much, Carl. I appreciate it. I'm very appreciative and humbled to be up here speaking right now in front of such an influential group of people. I'm also very excited to be transitioning this conference from crowdsourcing to crowdfunding. There's an argument of taxonomies and what to call these things right now, but they are different things in the vein of what's going to be going on through the rest of the afternoon. So I'm going to start with asking you to consider this video.
Welcome to Community Funded. What is it? Let's start at the beginning. This is you, and here's everybody else. There's things that we all care about, and these things take shape in our lives through our creativity, our businesses, our nonprofits and organizations, our research and education, our personal projects, and all the other things that make up our daily lives. But how do we support the things we care about? The idea is, we put our money in banks, which make investments and loans. We buy things from philanthropic corporations that give back to their communities, and our tax dollars go to support grants and other public programs. But this institutional funding model isn't holding up. Banks aren't giving loans, governments are slashing budgets, and philanthropy only goes so far. Where does that leave the things we care about? We believe there's a better way. We believe the future will be community funded. So let's reconnect our communities. Let's take down the walls between the givers and the getters so that everyone benefits. Let's use the power of technology so that our community is a global one. Because when we come together, there's nothing we can't do. Anything's possible when it's community funded.
So what I'm asking you to consider is this idea that we're going through a paradigm shift right now, where our disjointed hierarchical approach to fundraising and funding is shifting towards this idea of being able to leverage technology to unite communities around ideas. We are community funded, and we are turning crowds into communities. We are automating and expanding the idea of crowdfunding. Right now, I'll just share with you the fact that if you were to go and do crowdfunding, the majority of people will fail. If you look at Kickstarter, at a 46% success rate approximately, and Indiegogo, another large crowdfunding platform, around 12 or 13% success rate, it's not a very likely proposition that you're going to be successful in crowdfunding. And we want to solve that problem. We see that there really is a lack of understanding of the technology and what tools and features are available. People are underutilizing the tools that are available to them, as well as the lack of infrastructure for supporting projects that are going on. And we're starting to see this actually just even in the last year or so with businesses in business development, web development, marketing, nonprofit consultants that are creating businesses to become experts and serve the need of the industry of crowdfunding. Community Funded is trying to offer a full system solution to crowdfunding by connecting resources, ideas, and people, and offering the services needed to do that effectively. If you could think of it as a nexus between ideas, resources, and funding, it's kind of a hybrid model between crowdfunding by itself and crowdsourcing. It's literally using crowdsourcing to help people that are doing crowdfunding. We want to create an ecosystem for ideas. It's not just about the funding dollars, it's about so much more than that to make it successful. Inspiration, evaluation, incubation, and activation are words that we like to use because our technology will help someone from the very beginning stages of an idea all the way to being able to make it actually happen. Our two products are communityfunded.com and Empowered By. Communityfunded.com actually came first, and after conversations with the United Way, understanding that that was a target customer of ours, organizations that are already doing fundraising, they made it very clear to us that made no sense to them to drive their customers and funders to our website to fund projects they might have because they might be interested in other projects instead of the United Ways. So we got the idea to sell the shovels, don't mine for gold. Let's give people this technology. Let's give people the technology we're creating on their platform to be able to do what they already do better. So we actually then stopped what we were doing with Community Funded and started developing our Empowered By technology. Our Empowered By technology then empowered community funded. We leveraged what we had created with Empowered By and customized it to be a crowdfunding platform for us. So communityfunded.com is a platform that focuses on fundraising, events, storefronts. It's social, it's gamified, it's interactive. It's a application of our Empowered By code that we created to create a hyperlocal, community-based crowdfunding platform to support organizations and communities. The Empowered By code is the white label solution platform that allows organizations to embed a crowdfunding platform right onto their website. Now, what makes our idea unique and powerful is this idea of collaborative fundraising and collaborative commerce. Because of the way we do our technology, a project can exist on multiple URLs at one time, aggregating the data and information and support in one place. So in this example here with Colorado State University, one of our first customers, they basically had a project on their URL for one of the projects they were doing within the university, and that same exact project was showing up on communityfunded.com. This can happen at an infinite level on any website that has the Empowered By code on it. So it really allows for people to work together and break down the walls of their existing community to reach new communities of people. So I ask you to imagine, how can you use this technology? I see potential internally within large organizations to be able to create a sense of community and culture to activate the community within your internal communities and organizations, to help them support projects they care about, to create projects they care about, to be able to leverage the size of your organizations to help affinity groups really understand what they can do and create in their communities, as well as the idea of being able to bring in a large organizational brand down to a local level. You immediately tap into your customers and the things that are going on in your community if you're able to support the things that are going on within a community. So with that, that's community funded and communityfunded.com. I ask you to consider the technology that I presented today. We will be in the sponsor room if you have any questions or want to talk to us about anything more. So thank you very much.